Hello students, myself Deepika Prajapati from Computer Department, and today we are going to learn about in a Dwpd subject practical number 13. So our aim about the practical number 13 is that create registration form and display user interested value in a new PHP page. So first of all, how to create registration form using a HTML tags and how to implement a user defined interested value obtained from the user in a new PHP page. So next, let's start. First of all, you have to define HTML tag and save the file any of name as you want. So here I take a one file and write down these types of code using HTML tag. So first declare a doc type HTML, then HTML tag, you define the title within a head tag, then use the body tag, and you have to write the logic of code defined in within a body tag. So now next, once again create a form tag. Action is equals to write down a name of the file within a parenthesis registration.php and method used as a post. So div class is equals to container, h1 consider as nothing but largest alphabet show at a runtime. So given a registration form name, paragraph P as a fill up the form with correct values, and then use the label for declare our name of the field. So label for is equals to write down a double quotation as a first name, bold as a B tag first name, then closing the label tag. And now next, for the text box display using input type text name first name, and if you want to require this field at a runtime, so we have to use as a required. Same as a second label for a last name, given a last name as a bold, input type text, last name is a required field, then email, so pass out the value of email, input time given as a email, so it consider as a properly expression of email in a proper way. So first as a username as well as host name, and then @gmail.com. so input type as a email, name email, and it is also required field. Then label for a phone number, so input type as a text, phone number required, and then last one is a password. So these all code for creating a registration form designing. So here this is the output of this code of program. So given as a registration name, fill up the form with correct value, and first name, last name, email address, phone number, and password is nothing but our field as a label. And here you can see more than one text box at a runtime as a consider first name, second as the last name, third one as a email address, and so phone number and password. So next, if we want to create sign up button, then what happen? Then here you have to type input type submit, given a name as a create, and value is equals to sign up. So અહીંયા તમે સાઇન અપનું બટન જોઈ શકો છો. તો એટ અ રન ટાઈમે ક્રિએટ થઈને આવી જાય છે સાઇન અપનું બટન. નેક્સ્ટ, if we want to obtain a value from user side, then what happen of the code? So here we have to create a one PHP file using a div tag and consider as the method post. So if is set $_post create, then access with the echo statement user submitted. So next, here these all fields are required fields. So given the first name, last name, email address, phone number, and password at a runtime, and then click on a sign up button. So અહીંયા મેં રેન્ડમલી બટન પર ક્લિક કર્યા પહેલાં વેલ્યુ આપી દીધી છે ફર્સ્ટ નેમ, લાસ્ટ નેમ, ઈમેલ એડ્રેસ, ફોન એન્ડ પાસવર્ડ, એન્ડ ધેન ક્લિક ઓફ sign up button and show Finally, this is the output of the program user submitted, and this user submitted is nothing but we pass using the echo statement if our value obtained from user side. Okay, thank you. So now let's start as a practically perform. So here first you have to create our HTML tag for our coding. So here I have to create these types of HTML tag, and you have to write user registration is nothing but our title of our waveform. Now using HTML tag, and you have to write down within a body tag. So here first create div tag, and next form, and you have to write div class is equals to container, and form axiom is equals to give the name of this waveform as well as our file name. So our file name is registration.php and method is equals to post. So here we can use the post method as well as the get method, but now here I can use post method. And now next h1 tag as a registration. So here consider as h1 is nothing but given a first title in a largest at a runtime. Then paragraph P, fill up the form with the correct values, is nothing but our given a statement at a runtime as a paragraph. Then input type is equals to text, name is equals to here first name. So this is our registration of field as a input type is equal to text, name is equal to first name. So at a runtime it given output as a one type of text box. Then here write down as a label for a first name. So we have to use a tag as a label. So label for is equals to first name, and it given as a bold. So use the tag B as a first name. Then this is the required is nothing but our validation of text box. So it compulsory fill up our this text field. So it here given as a required. This is same as another field. So here copy this. So here first one is the first name, and now second one is given as a last name, and change it here last name, and also change here the name of last name, and this is also required. Then email ID, so replace this the first name and given the email ID, otherwise email address. So here give the label for email, and also change here the name email. Then next here given the phone number, so I have to write a phone number, also change here name the phone number, and label for also change phone number. Then at last here password created, so here also change the password, and label for also given a password. So now this is nothing but simple HTML coding for create our registration. So dear all students, now let's check out this practically code. So what given the output of this code. So now write down a localhost / our folder name. So here my folder name is user account, and / given a file name, so registration.php. So this is our designing of registration page. So registration is nothing but our title given as a h1 tag. Already h1 tag ની અંદર આપણે registration આપેલું છે. So હવે આપણે આની અંદર યુઝર તરફથી આપણે વેલ્યુ ઓબ્ટેન કરવાની છે. સો લાસ્ટમાં એક સાઇન અપ બટન લઈ લઈએ આપણે. સો ઇનપુટ ટાઈપ ઇઝ ઇક્વલ ટુ સબમિટ એન્ડ નેમ ઇઝ ઇક્વલ્સ ટુ create and value is equals to write down in a double quotation sign up. So this is nothing but create a submit button as well as sign up button at a runtime. So refresh it and show here at the last you can see sign up button, and these all fields is considered as a required field. So please fill out this field, contain all the text box. Now how to obtain a value from user. So now for these types of code using the obtain value from user, so div tag and then use the PHP code. So here write down a PHP if is set. So in a bracket if is set and $_ post is nothing but method. So method is considered as a accessing value from the user. So $post and write down in a single quotation within a parenthesis create, then in a curly braces here echo statement consider as given a output message at a runtime. So here echo user submitted. So here હું આપી દઉં છું અહીંયા user submitted. તો જ્યારે પણ આઉટપુટની અંદર યુઝર વેલ્યુ ફિલઅપ કરશે ત્યારે જો સક્સેસફુલી વેલ્યુ ફિલઅપ થઈ જશે તો મને આઉટપુટમાં મેસેજ શો થઈ જશે યુઝર સબમિટેડ. સો પહેલાં તો મારે જો સાઇન અપ પર ક્લિક કરીશ તો મને શું કહે છે કે પ્લીઝ ફિલ આઉટ ધીસ ફિલ્ડ. વાય? બિકોઝ ધીસ ઓલ ફિલ્ડ્સ આર રિક્વાયર્ડ ફિલ્ડ્સ. તો દરેક ફિલ્ડમાં મારે વેલ્યુ પાસ કરવી પડશે. ઇટ મીન્સ પહેલાં વેલ્યુ આપવી પડશે. સો અહીંયા હું રેન્ડમલી ફર્સ્ટ નેમ, લાસ્ટ નેમ, ઈમેલ એડ્રેસ, ફોન નંબર, પાસવર્ડ આપી દઉં છું અને સાઇન અપ કરું છું. તો જો ઈમેલ એડ્રેસ વેલિડ નથી કરતા બિકોઝ એની જે એક્સપ્રેશન ટાઈપ છે એને ફોલો કરે છે. સો હિયર ગિવન @gmail.com એન્ડ ધેન સાઇન અપ. તો જો મને અહીંયા તમે જોઈ શકો છો યુઝર સબમિટેડ મેસેજ પાસ થઈ જાય છે. તો ધીસ ઇઝ અવર પ્રેક્ટિકલ અબાઉટ create a registration form and obtain the value from user side using a PHP file. So this is our practical number, I think 13 number છે આપણો આ પ્રેક્ટિકલનો.